As some of you probably already know, Update 1.2 Preppers came out for Vigor on December 11th, 2019. Now I haven't made a proper update video going over everything that was included with that update, and honestly I don't know if I'm going to, but I thought I'd go over one of the biggest things that were added with this update. And that is Vigor's first look at a battle pass, something other games have been doing for quite a while now. From Call of Duty to Fortnite to Apex Legends to PUBG, a lot of games have tried the new battle pass formula and found success with it. So how does Vigor's battle pass measure up to other games? I'll put it this way, it had promise, but once you get into the details, I don't think this is the right way to go about it. Now at first look, Vigor's battle pass looks pretty friendly. Much like PUBG's Battle Pass, there's a premium and a free version, and the free version gives you the top row of rewards, and the premium version, which you pay for, is the top and bottom row. And in order to buy the Battle Pass, you need to spend 900 crowns, which is about $20 in the store, 20 US dollars. So comparing that to other Battle Passes, I believe this is about double the price of normal ones. So PUBG is $10, Vigor is $20. But the potential saving grace for the purchase price is that you can actually earn 900 crowns if you get to level 50 in the Battle Pass. So that will pay for your next Battle Pass if they have another one. That is, if the Battle Pass is the same amount, 900 crowns, which I assume it would be somewhere around there. But either way, it's nice to see that if you pay 900 crowns for the Battle Pass, you can actually earn all your money back if you get all the way to the end of the pass. There's also 24 crates in the pass, which is really nice to see. I like other ways to earn crates in the game besides going for the airdrop. There's daily login XP, there's XP for building your improvements in your shelter. You can complete challenges and missions and get XP that way. Opening crates will actually give you XP. So there's a lot of different ways to actually get XP, so those are all positive things. So you may think that 900 crowns is a little bit steep. That's 20 US dollars for 900 crowns. And compared to other games' battle passes, this is a little bit pricey. But when you compare it to the actual items in the store, it's not actually that bad. You'll get a great number of cosmetic items along the way, including full sets like these hazmat suits. Other items include hats, weapons, bags, shirts, just about everything that you can equip your character with, you can find it in the Battle Pass. But here's the major flaw, and I think here's what's actually holding this back as being a pretty decent Battle Pass in itself. The amount of XP that you need to level up each time increases by 1500 XP per level. And I forget what the exact totals were for the XP that I needed to get to level 1, level 2, things like that. But right now I'm currently sitting at level 10. And to get through level 10, I need 15,900 XP. So next time, when I get to level 11 and I go for level 12, I'll need to get 17,400 XP. And then 18,900, and so on. Every level, you have to get 1,500 extra XP in order to get to the next one. And this, mathematically speaking, can take a long ass time. Granted, there are some XP boosters throughout the pass, so at level 5 you get a 20% XP boost, so everything that you get, every XP that you earn, you'll get 20% more after level 5. And then once you hit 15, you'll get 20% more, so 40 total percent extra XP. But it's going to be a struggle to get to those levels, I'll tell you that for sure. If you're not a player that goes out there and just tries to get a bunch of kills and then leave the encounter safely, if you don't play the game a ton every single day, say you play 1 or 2 matches a day, there's no way, absolutely no way that you will complete this pass. Not even close. Now granted, I haven't played the game very much. I'll be honest with you, it's been a long time since I actually fired Vigor up. And in order to get to level 10, I actually just bought some levels because I wanted to see what that did. So when you first start out, you can buy a level for 10 crowns. And then the next level is 20. And it keeps going. So if you're level 3 and you want to get to level 4, you'll have to pay 40 crowns, 50 crowns, 60, 70, 80, 90, and so on. So yes, you could actually blow through and buy every single level, but it's going to cost you a ton of crowns, which is a ton of real world money. At the end, level 50 will cost you 500 crowns all by itself. But that's not what we want to see for a battle pass anyway. We don't want to just go through and buy every single level. I actually get really frustrated when I see people that have the end item in a battle pass, even though it just came out, because they just went through and bought their way through the game. Not only can that be pay to win, especially with this battle pass because you can get a lot of crates, but it's just wrong. You shouldn't be buying your way through the levels, especially if the thing just came out. But I went to level 10 from level 4 or so because I wanted to see how this system worked, and I had a lot of crowns to spend because of the giveaways that they've given me. But while we're talking XP, let's talk about how much XP you can get per game. Now me, I don't go out and try and go for kills. I actually just try to avoid players as much as possible. I go out and loot and try and escape. And I've been averaging 1 to 400 XP per match. and that's probably 400 is my highest amount that I've gotten. If you escape the encounter successfully, you get a certain amount of XP, and then you get XP based off of everything that you've looted and the things that you've done in the game. If you come away with the airdrop, you get a lot of XP. If you get some kills, headshots, all of these things contribute to the amount of XP you get per match. But for me, a player like me, I don't see a way that I can possibly complete this pass just by playing the game. So I went to Reddit just to see what other people thought of this, and I found a post by MikeZ8. And he says, so I just played a game where my XP was 1630 with the following: 4 kills, food looted 18, metal parts looted 106, wire looted 204, nails looted 61, chemicals 30, fertilizer 36, fuel 4, electronics 10, glass 6, and the airdrop, which gave him 500 XP, and all of that was a grand total of, again, 1630 XP. Now that's an amazing match. I don't think I've ever done that in the game. I don't think I've ever gotten 4 kills in the game just because that's just not how I play. And admittedly, he said, now the above is a pretty above average game where I had a full pack, 4 kills, and the airdrop. I'm level 15 currently, and the XP to reach the next level is 23,600. He said it would take 10.34 of the matches that he just played, which is a very above average game, just to reach level 16. Assuming that it would take 13 minutes for him to complete the game that he mentioned, it would take roughly 2.24 hours to reach level 16 in the battle pass from level 15. And if you want to see this post for yourself and participate in the conversation, I'll post it in the description. Some of the numbers that these guys have worked up really highlight what I think is the major problem with this battle pass, and that is just that there's way too much XP to earn. I don't see a lot of people ever getting to level 50, if anyone. I'm sure someone has done it. I'm sure someone already did it because there's somebody out there that just plays the game non-stop. But to summarize this post, he calculated that it would take him 139.9 hours of playing that exact match to actually get to level 50. And that's 5.8 days straight of having this. Now there's obviously more ways to get XP than just playing the matches and getting the stats that he said there, but it's not going to add up to enough, especially for average players or below average players like myself, for us to get anywhere close to level 50. So while I applaud Vigor for putting a battle pass in the game, it's really neat that they did, and there's a lot of cool rewards in here. And honestly, if you get to level 50, this pass is worth the $20 or the 900 crowns if you are into playing this game. There's a lot in here, and I think it's definitely worth the price that they ask. But unfortunately, in its current form, it's just not attainable. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you playing the game still? Have you logged in, or did you even know that this update came out? Like I said, I haven't played the game in quite a bit. I actually haven't made a video. I looked back. It's been since October 11th since I made a video on the game. And that simply is just because I have a lot of games that I've been playing, and I haven't had a lot of time that I've dedicated to play Vigor. And I think part of the reason is just because I get easily frustrated, and some of the problems with the game have kept me away from it. But I was excited once I saw that this update included a battle pass and it had some new features. And first look at the battle pass, I was even more excited because of all the different things that you could unlock and the different things that you could attain. But looking further into it, I'm pretty disappointed with the overall result. It's just way too much of a grind. There's absolutely zero chance that I would be able to get to level 50 without buying levels, unless they decide to drastically decrease the XP needed for each level. I like the way that PUBG does it. I know I'm pretty biased to PUBG because I play it all the time. I actually haven't played Apex Legends or Call of Duty or Fortnite really, and I don't know what their battle passes are like. But the PUBG battle pass, you know exactly what you need to do for each level. It's 10,000 XP to get through every level, and there's a ton of missions, an absolute ton of missions to complete throughout, and it all happens over a 12-week or 10-week time span usually. I just hit level 100 on the PUBG pass, and there's still a good 3 weeks left on that pass. So that just goes to show you that I completed the pass without even having to do all of the missions, without having to do everything. And I think Vigor needs an easier way to get to level 50. If you made this pass completely free, where you didn't have to pay for it at all, go for it. Have it as hard as possible, do this type of thing. But if you're going to charge people $20 for this pass, and you're going to make it this difficult to get to level 50, I think we have a pretty big problem here. I really hope that if they do another battle pass in the future, they learn from their mistakes. Remember to like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe to stay up to date on everything that I publish. Also make sure to follow me on Twitter at YTBoris15. I actually have some codes for the battle pass that I'm going to be giving away on there, so definitely give me a follow on Twitter, and I'll be giving those away over the next week or so. Check out some of the other Vigor content I've created. But with all that being said, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Until next time, I'll see you later.